If you had one wish, what would it be? Would you do what that man had just done and waste it and get the eternal punishment that he deserves, or would you use it sparingly? Remember, he didn't have 3 wishes. He only had a test, and he had one wish that could be granted to him if he got it right. But unfortunately, if you haven't watched the video, you should watch it now, because the ending, although it is basic of the outcome of what you would expect, it is still leading up to that point that is interesting. Did you watch the video? Did you see the massive mistake that I had made while I was filming? Well, I'll give you a little hint. It's to do with the weather. Now, as we can see, the weather is a funny little beast that comes and goes as it pleases. The video itself took approximately 3 days to make, but they were not done in concession. No. The video was done in about 2 weeks. 2 of those days were done back to back, and the other one was done a couple of weeks later. Now, as you can imagine, there was a little bit of a problem with the weather. Now, if you go back to the video and have a little look, you can see it with your eyes. Let's pause it now, you have a little look, and then we will see.
Oh, my wish! I wish for rich, fame, lots of money! Lots of money! Yeah, lots of money! Lots of money! How about Genie, huh? You wanna give me those things? You wanna give me this? Hey, where'd you go? Hey!
Did you see the obvious difference in the weather when you're watching the video? Well, when the genie was given the test and the greedy little man was making his wishes, you'd probably have noticed that once his wishes had been granted, the genie vanished, and so did the snow. One section of the snow was there, and the second it disappeared. That's because it was done on certain days. Now, this posed a little bit of a problem when I was actually filming and editing, because the vast majority of the video was done while it was snowing, and it gave the perfect effect. But unfortunately, when I did the recording again, there was no snow, and that means I couldn't record the end of the video properly. I did have some parts of it, but most of it was done with snow. So when the guy was running up the hill getting away from the genie, most of that was done with snow, and we had lots and lots and lots of takes and B footage and all that lovely stuff. Unfortunately, when I redid it without the snow, there wasn't any B footage and there wasn't any extra shots. So all I could do was basically the very few takes that I had originally done when he was running away. So that's why it was very limited, and it didn't have the effect that I really wanted when I recorded that. So unfortunately, I do apologise about the ending of the video, but hey, that's what these things are. When you record different times, you do get a little bit of mistakes from time to time. Now, I did record the blog side by side with the story because I thought it would be interesting. I thought it would be marvellous to record the blog at the same time, and I said some amazing things during that time as well. Unfortunately, the wind, as you can see here.
People walk past and they're like, me dressed up like this. This is wonderful, isn't it? See, this is the risk of when you go out recording in your costume. You can draw attention and all kinds of stuff, you know. Especially when you've got the tripod. Like, how do I look, girls? Do I look ridiculous?
Yeah.
See, they're probably all looking back at me. Oh, there you go. Look.
The wind had ruined it, as you can imagine, so that's why I am in this place recording a few extra take scenes to add to the blog. Otherwise it would be completely boring, the blog. It probably is still boring actually. What do you think? Comment down below. Obviously I'm not going to be advertising this blog. This is for the die-hard fans. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The die-hard fans who absolutely love and adore the channel and want to go back through the history of every single video that I have made. Why? Because I am a storyteller. Oh yes. And my stories come from the realm of the imagination, and my imagination taps into the world of other, or the other world, so you can have weird and interesting stories. The Grim Fairy Tales is just one of them, but I have lots more up here. So If you haven't done so already, subscribe, like the video, leave a message down below, and sleep tight, because I am about making interesting and not just horror stories, love stories, and science fiction, romance, and all that sort of stuff. My categories are a little bit limited at the moment because I don't have the budget and I don't have the actors and the marvellous stuff as all these other people do, so keep it going. Anyway, I have recorded some of the original blog, which seems to have passed my test with the sound anyway, so I will then transfer you over to that, and then you can enjoy some real life blogging to some degree.
And that's it. Now what we're doing at the moment is we're heading a little bit closer into the forest so that we can record the genie stuff. We have done this in a couple of days. So the first part we did the crazy guy in the forest. The second time we're going to see if we can finish it all off by doing the genie. What we've got in the bag here, right, this, let's get a bit closer here. This is my camera bag. So we've got all the props, we've got water, we have got the magical lamp, which I've lost the lid, that's in here, yeah. And we've got my script. See, I've got the trusty script again, so I know what to say. I made this up. And we've got the costume. We've got the costume as well. And crisps. Who wants... Ah, well done, Angela. There you go. There you go, all muddy. Alright, now let's see what my next filming location is. Just when he thought he had her trapped in his sights. Just when he thought he had trapped Just when he had thought he had captured her in her sights, she had dropped something inside the man-made hut. He quickly investigates. Just when he had thought he had trapped her in his sights, he had... Oh, this is really tongue twister shit. Where are the kids gone? The kiddies have run off somewhere in the forest. Right round there somewhere, look, you can see they have vanished off down there somewhere. Alright, so what we're doing is we have finished recording and we are walking back. I've got my two lovely assistants. One of them got the sock really wet. Thank you very much. And the other one has been splendid while walking. Have we got everything? Didn't leave anything behind. Good. And the next stories that I plan on doing will be at there's one more, huh? Thank you for watching the blog all the way to the end. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel so that when I do post a story you get notified of it. Otherwise, just keep note of it. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment down below, and you can follow me on Twitter if you want. But apart from that, see you next time on Grim Fairy Tales, because there'll be one more Grim Fairy Tales and that'll be complete the batch. And then later on in the future I'll do another batch of 3. But don't worry, I will still be carrying on with the horror theme for a little bit longer. So until then, see you later. Smile, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Maddie. Bye-bye.